I'm really not in the mood for arguing, but we'd agreed that...
You were supposed to do it.
You don't want to help out, but afterward you complain.
Take care of the car at least.
This is an absurd discussion. What are we fighting about? I've already forgotten what we were fighting about.
Death in the Maiden is the story of three people who live in a country that has been through a tremendous trauma, and by extension, so have they. And these three people meet in a totally unpredictable way, and over the next, it's not 48 hours, probably about 36 hours, their traumas sort of play out in rather unexpected ways. I don't want to give away too much.
It's lucky for me that this man, Roberto Miranda, I invited him over for a drink.
I heard you.
How's Sunday?
Sunday's fine.
When we set up a season, we really try to get a balance of plays. So we have some things that are comedic, and we really like to try to do some dramas as well. I'm very fond of dramas, especially really dark ones, and this one is quite dark.
I knew you'd find a way to fix things up exactly the way you need them to. You always do, whereas you can be sure that if Mom was driving down south, she'd attract some sort of weird person. You know how Mother always...
Her name is Paulina, and she is married to a lawyer who's just been named the head of the commission after the country is coming out of 17 years of dictatorship. Paulina is also a victim of being captured by what is known in the play as the secret police 15 years ago. And she's been living in fear and exile, metaphorically.
Only if the cases ended in death. Huh?
I'm sorry, Paulina.
This commission that you're named to, doesn't it only investigate the cases that ended in death?
Fortunately, with this play, it's so beautifully written that my job as the actor is, easier in that sense, just searching for the emotional connections within the character in the text as a whole. So that the more I searched, the more I read, the more the answers were sort of laid out for me. But yeah, it can be quite jarring at times and challenging for any actor to tap into that type of trauma.
If you knew how much I love you, if you knew how much it still hurts me.
Yes, Roberto. Okay, yes. Just find out everything you can. Find out everything that you're... Everything we can. Allowed.
I'm playing Gerardo Escobar, who's a human rights lawyer, who's the youngest member of the President's Investigative Commission. He's looking into human rights violations that happened in the previous government, and he's married to Paulina, and he meets the other character on the road when he has a flat tire.
The Army is never going to let their people testify in front of your commission.
I'd say it's one of the best plays of to be honest, of the 20th century, so it's, which is pretty high praise, but yeah, just to expect a really well-written play that hopefully we can pull off really well. Once people start talking, once the confessions begin, the names will start flowing out like water. Like you said, in this country, we end up knowing everything.
I wish I could share your optimism.